An area of Columbus that's often forgotten dates back to 1865. Today we'd call it a low-income neighborhood, but Flytown was home, a place of happiness for so many, a source of refuge for immigrants and blacks escaping the Jim Crow South. The community tucked away just northwest of downtown, and as NBC4's Cherry Charles reports, thousands of people drive through each and every day.
I-670, it's a popular east-west thoroughfare in Columbus. In a roundabout way, the interstate is connected to generations of people who call the capital city home.
The city of Columbus took these photographs and then later put these in reports to show people that we needed to pass a bond levy to get this money to take out these neighborhoods.
The 1956 City Commissioned Slum Clearance and Rehabilitation Commission report declared areas like this one a slum. At points, African Americans made up half of the people who lived in Flytown. The report declared the slums must go, said they cost too much for the city.
The boundaries would roughly be the Olentangy River to the west side, Spruce Street to the south side, Denison Avenue to the east side, and Goodale to the north side.
What is Flytown? Why is it important? And why should people know about it?
Sure, yeah. Flytown is actually one of the most important neighborhoods in Columbus. 1874 is the first time I actually saw a reference to it in newspapers. And it was an area of industry and a part of town by the rail yards.
Important for blacks leaving the South. Upon their arrival, they could find work.
Why is it called Flytown?
Two schools of thought. Usually when you get these sort of things, it's called Flytown because of the insects that were there, because there was a slaughterhouse. I've heard that before. Or it's called Flytown because the houses flew up overnight because the companies need to build housing for their workers.
The community eventually cleared for urban development. The project called the Goodale Redevelopment Plan. Part of it includes the Goodale Expressway, which would later become I-670.
Mid-1950s to the early 70s is when we really were building highways.
But a huge portion of the people affected were those low-income immigrants,
sure, yeah.
people of color, African Americans, in those neighborhoods.
For sure, yeah. The people that really didn't have a political voice.
Today, a marker in Goodale Park teaches people about Flytown. 670 is a connector to the past and to those who came to Columbus looking for a better life, like my grandfather. He migrated from the South in the early 50s. The interstate eventually took over the house he shared with his brother before going back for the rest of the family.
That was Cherry Charles reporting. Flytown had a large black population, but 17 known nationalities lived in the community. When all were displaced, the government found housing for them in other parts of the city. Flytown reunions are still held in Goodale Park.